This is Johnny and Jewel, Sea of Prosperity, Boy Loves Boy, written by John Williams and read for you by John Williams.
Pairs had been, what was the local expression? Snowdropped. That means people who steal your clothes. Yet the pair was back, the pair that had been a gift. I undressed and stood there for a moment. There was no one else in the changing room. I put them on, feeling somewhat proud. I met someone who would give a stranger a set of his own swimming shorts, someone of a generous nature, someone who felt sorry when he saw a problem and did the right thing, or someone who was obeying an instinct, an ancient one, to join with another. I was actually hoping I would see this one today, and was a little ashamed that he managed to shame me into a corner. Why? The next day I should have done exactly what I did any other day over this period. Eat the pool, see the girls, talk to my friends, generally flirt in the water, not with the boys, with the girls. In fact, most of the time was with the girls. I hadn't chosen them, they had chosen me. He would be there, I know it. I wanted to face him out. This time I wouldn't accept his rejection. The boy had been very clever. He had set the base, and I had taken it up, not knowing I was being controlled, and not really caring. From my perspective, I was leading. Actually, I was following all the way back to his residence. When two boys meet like this, and one invites the others home, it is generally to meet the family. I had not. Only he was there, and I wasn't invited at all. On the contrary, he ran from me. Yet how did I so connect with him? I shook my head. I had to snap out of it. He was controlling me. After everything I did to avoid him, I didn't walk out of the change room. I ran out. I had to get away from that memory. Meeting that boy was only an accident. If my friendship with the first one had run more smoothly, I wouldn't even had seen him, shorts or not. I went over to the section. I knew the girls must be, and they were there. Within minutes, everything had changed. When one boy is with two girls, it is dangerous. With four, it is wicked. After 5 minutes, I looked for a line of escape. This was getting out of hand. I'd been away from them for too long. They hadn't found a replacement, or if they had, they didn't talk about it or show it. I was fresh. It was like we just met. They not only kept grabbing at my shorts, they seemed intent in getting them off, and almost succeeded. I didn't have to think about the reason why. My absence had been taken personally. They saw it as a rejection, and this was their way of not only getting back at me, but to make certain who ruled the roost around here. And I used to think they were nice girls. It was fortunate I was such a good swimmer. So were they. But it's hard to swim fast when you're trying to grab someone else. I swam into one of the small tunnels under the water and ran into someone coming the other way. At first I thought one of the girls had anticipated me. I was trapped, but it was a boy. There was
Sample complete. Ready to continue?